Oh god, she's running forward. I hope she doesn't die. Oh yeah, look, it doesn't... She says, "Come now, try to keep up." Are they attacking her? No, they're attacking me. Well, that was quite a tough fight. We got a few festive items. But yeah, Jesus, I'm surprised I survived. Sanyi's just down there in the middle. There's all I can see so far is there's 2 pine souls here, as you'd expect in the frozen forest. Oh, some spirits have just appeared out of nowhere. Not cool. And I can also see one of those things, Moraga spawns. They weren't there before. They're not normal enemies. They're related to this quest somehow. We'll see how soon enough. I'm actually quite happy I survived that fight just now. There were a lot of them, and I actually managed to survive, so... and kill them all. Anyway, it doesn't look like these shadows will try and knock me down if I'm just stood still. It seems like they only try and do that if I'm running around. Which is excellent. Anyway, so that's the pine souls down. What else have we got down there? There's the Moraga spawn. Sanyi's just there. Give me a second to regen my health. Alright, we've attacked the Moraga spawn. And there's loads more stone summit just ahead as well. That's annoying. Okay, Sanyi, where are we going now? Hello? Alright, I think we've just got run for... Ah, you see that? You see I just got hit by some spikes in the floor? That was the trap I was talking about. It's going to take ages for this cripple to come off, so I'll super speed it or cut it or something. Oh, I'm so happy that worked. Haha. Cool. Oh, it should have worked. Come on, if the elementalists keep up. Alright, cool. So Sanyi should be moving. Yeah, she is. Again, I'll cut it while she runs forward, because she walks so slowly. Just managed to skip those at least, so give me a sec. Oh, she says, "Don't give up now, we're getting close. Yeah, that's fine, I'm not giving up, I'm not even in any battles. The quest marker leads us here. To this dead end. There's nothing here. What is she leading us here for? She says, "I hope that was not too difficult." It was easier than I thought it was going to be, thankfully. "I know it must seem odd that I would lead you through so much danger, but I had to see your power for myself. I have lived in these mountains many, many years, survived dangers you can scarcely imagine. To do this, I have relied on surrounding myself with powerful people, like us. Gather round and we shall share in each other's strength." Oh my god, she was the Moraga. Okay, so we're now being attacked by 4 of the Moraga spawns and a big Moraga. They're mesmers. It doesn't look like they can do that much to me, to be honest. They seem to be draining my health. It doesn't look like they can interrupt me though, or any of that. The big Moraga in the middle clearly has got a lot of health, so I'm just going to quickly pick off his friends. Shining Blade have really helped out in this mission. 2 of the elementalists have survived. Bear in mind that the elementalists are the ones with the least whatchamacallit, survivability. Alright, so I just managed to interrupt the Moraga's unholy feast, which is the skill that it was using to heal itself, or one of the skills it was using to heal itself with. And that will be disabled for 20 seconds now, so hopefully that will give us enough time to kill him. He's using a few other skills. One's called Grenth's Balance, one's called Vampiric Gaze. Anyway, he's dead. Cool. So that woman, that Ascalonian woman, oh, that's called a Frozen Remnant, let's grab that. That Ascalonian woman just sent us into a trap. I guess she was trying to kill us to feed on our power or something like that. Let's read. Return to Sanyi, Jokna's Forge. So this woman who would have told us about all of the ghosts in the desert to get different secondary professions, now just led us to an ambush and tried to kill us. Come back to the Grenth, people. Sanyi, what's going on? Stay your hand, Peter. Allow me to explain. My father was the famed Agustin of Ascalon's Chosen. You might remember, probably not, but way back in pre-seering, Divona told us that her father was in Ascalon's Chosen as well. Oh wait, or was she in Ascalon's Chosen? Oh, I can't remember, but that was a famous guild in Ascalon. Many years ago, he brought us to the mountains to leave behind the strife of guild warfare. But one day we were set upon by that demon, Moraga. It consumed my father and cast a spell on me, binding me to its will. For most of my life I have been its prisoner, forced to lead the unsuspecting to their doom. It always wanted me to seek out the most powerful, for it drew its strength from those it absorbed. But you are a true hero. You were too powerful for the demon, and now I am free. I shall forever be in your debt. Oh, so we're just going to forgive her just like that. Alright, you can bow to us. I forgive you. Okay, so there we go. We've got 15 extra attribute points. That's it. We've got everything now. Those last 15 attribute points have allowed us to actually max out 2 attributes. We can put them as high as they possibly will go. So at the moment you can see I've got level 16 Axe Mastery because I've got 12 and then plus 4 from my helmet. And then I've got 15 Strength as well because I've got a rune of Superior Strength. Of course, when I'm running around though, I want this helmet on, and I'll just have the high strength. So yeah, very cool. We're now a fully fledged, powerful, level 20 character like you'd expect to find anywhere really in the game. We've got max level armor, we are the max level, and we've got all the attribute points we can possibly have. Which means we are ready to do the next mission, the Iron Mines of Mology. Let's travel. Okay, so just to recap on the plot before we go running on in there and speaking to Avinia about what's going on, let's quickly recap by reading our journal, which we filled in at the end of the last mission, the Ice Caves of Sorrow. I knew I would need help to save my Shining Blade comrades. Luckily, the Deldrimor dwarves had not forgotten what we humans lost while assisting them in their civil war against the Stone Summit dwarves. Of course, we lost Prince Rurik, who died. In an effort to repay that debt, they gladly offered to help free Avinia and Saidra from their prison, becoming our newest ally against the White Mantle in the process. Sadly, while we were able to get Avinia safely to the waiting Deldrimor boat, that victory came at a great cost. Saidra paid for our escape with her life, making a brave sacrifice to buy us more time to escape. We all mourned her loss, but Avinia took it the hardest of all of us. She vowed to make the Massart pay for this loss as well as all the other countless others who had died at their hands. Alright, so that didn't actually recap exactly what's happened. While we've been here and the Deldrimor dwarves have been helping us, they've been talking about a so-called ancient seer who lives in the mountains and might be able to give us some protection against the Massart. I mean, you saw it in the last few episodes how powerful they are. Even though we know what they are now, we're not going to be able to defeat them without some extra help. So let's speak to Avinia, see what's going on here. The sadness over Saidra's death will linger for some time, but we must move on. She would want it that way. Slowly, the Blade are reorganizing and plans are being made. What would you like to hear about first? How do we plan to get revenge on the traitor? Marcus is here. Here? Our scouts spotted him heading north, accompanied by a group of White Mantle and their unseen gods. We're going after him. But how? You can't fight the Massart. They are too powerful. Then we will get help first. There is legend of an ancient sorcerer who lives in these parts. Word is she has powerful magics that can help us in the fight against the Massart. This may be our best chance to catch Marcus. If we let him slip from our grasp, he will not stop until every last member of the Shining Blade has fallen at the feet of the White Mantle. A more wicked man I have not met. Agreed. Because of him, many good people, many of our friends, have died. The Shining Blade are all but disbanded. There is little strength left in our organisation, but I will not rest until Marcus has paid for his sins. You have been a good friend and a trusted ally. Having your help in tracking down Marcus would be a great relief. What must I do? Head to the caves to the north, find the ancient seer and see if she can help us. Perhaps whatever magic she can muster will make the difference. Then head north and try to intercept Marcus. I'm on my way. But be careful, you are taking a great risk to trust this seer. Until we know she will help us, then we must not take anything for granted. Okay. So, oh, and by the way, there's the tattoo I was talking about before. Pretty cool. Right, so we're finally going to meet up with Marcus again, and hopefully we're going to kill him. And we might be able to find the answer to our problems with the seers. I'm going to, just like I did with the last mission, I'm going to stop recording, change my build, and then I'll see you as we get in there. See you later.